All right, so I'm going to show you how to build an assessment in Progress Learning. So once you log into Progress Learning, you're going to select the Assessment Builder tab, and then you're going to go ahead and type in your name, select your subject, and then you're going to decide, do you want to share the assessment? If you select yes, other people in your school can see it. If you select no, only you can see it. If you want to allow students to see their results in detail, only their scores, only the questions, or the questions and the answers. If you're doing a pre-test that you're going to use as a post-test, you probably want to do scores only or maybe questions only and not questions and answers. And do you want to display the questions in a random order? For this case, I do not. And I also do not want to allow a calculator. Then I'm going to click Save and Continue. Now I have to select which domain and standards I want to include. So I would like to do place value patterns to start with. And then I can come down and look at each of these questions. If I click on it, it'll give me a preview. If I would like to add it, I hit Add Question. If I want to look at the rest, just click Next and decide which ones you would like to add. So once I have selected the questions I want from that domain, if I'd like to add another domain, I can go ahead and do that as well. Or if you want to just add a different standard from that same domain, you can select that. I would also like to add some multiplication questions, so I'm going to select that. I know I'm going to want some quotients. So now I can go ahead and look through those questions as well and decide which questions I would like to add to my assessment. So after you have gone through and selected the questions you want to add to your assessment, you can look up in the top right corner and you'll see how many questions that you have, and you can click Save and Preview. And it will show you the questions that you selected. If you would like to see how it would look for the students, you can click on Student View and it will come up with a question for you. If you want to remove it, you can remove it, or you can go to the next and see that. Check through it, make sure it's exactly what you want. And then if you are ready, you can either save it so it's in your assessment bank, or you can save and assign it to your class. So I'm going to go ahead and assign this one. I'm going to assign it to my math class, to all the students. If I wanted to send it to only certain students, I could click on that plus sign and select which students I wanted to select it with, to send it to, sorry. I'm going to hit Save and Continue, and it has been assigned to my students. If I wanted to add some notes or instructions for my class, I could type that here. I don't want to do that on this one. And I'm going to go ahead and add a start date. You can pick whatever date you want to send it and whatever day you want it due. And you can add it to the school bank if you would like other people to have it. Sync it to your Google Classroom, save the assignment, and down here you can decide if you want to give them multiple attempts, you can, or if you want to have a minimum score requirement, you can also set that. For this, I do not want to, so I'm just going to go ahead and save the assignment. Now my assessment has been assigned and